Hey guys, this is Lori, and welcome to Let's Play the Stanley Parable. Now, for episode 1, I want to put out their disclaimer to start with, and that is that if you have not played the Stanley Parable, turn this video off. It's going to totally ruin it for you. The way the game style is that it makes the game not fun. So if you want it to be spoiled, watch it. If you've played some Stanley Parable, watch at your own risk. But it's up to you, but I suggest not watching it. Alright. So, let's get started, and let's start twiddling our thumbs while the game loads. There are a few load scenes, but generally they haven't been too bad from what I've played.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I guess I should step out of the office. Alright, so I should say that there's a lot of narration in this game, so I'll try to let you hear it because that's half the fun of the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, I mean, there were obviously people here because there's stuff here, right? So I call that a trace of my coworkers. Wonder how we get over there. Doors don't unlock.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, so here comes our choice. Do we trust the narrator? We go through this door. If we don't trust the narrator, we go through this door. Trust. Don't trust. Alright, well, I don't know who the narrator is. Let's not trust him. Let's go through this door.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Alright, so right now it is this time. So let's pay attention and see if the
really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating.
we ever come back if the time changes or if just the second hand is
vanished. Here you sit looking at these chairs and some paint, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So we can go straight, or again, we can trust the narrator. Let's go this way.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
You know that saying, don't touch the big red button? Let's find out what the big red button does. And we're loading. Dun dun dun.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Guess I don't have a choice.
Oh, no,
What?
it's to the right, my mistake.
Now you... What if I want to go through this door? Narrator, you suck. How come you have control?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
I don't
It's
know!
clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Ooh, do we get to leave? No, I guess not.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story is completely
C427?
How about, rather than waste
I
my
think it's
time
over our
trying
desk.
to salvage this
I don't
nonsense,
know.
we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
And, okay. Guess we're gonna start over.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, maybe this time, maybe we should trust him,
When
maybe...
Stanley... Wait, what?
But the doors aren't open.
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Alright, let's try following him this time. We were supposed to go... I don't know where we're supposed to go. Just gonna keep following... Did he just open up all the doors? What's in here?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not? All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep.
Now there's new doors.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Was that always here? Maybe... Okay. Must have always been there.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
We're still
Okay,
lost?
Let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Alright.
I
So I
don't
think
so.
we are
I can't
now
quite
no
recall,
longer
but
in the
I
same
believe my
building.
story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Alright. So the narrator controls our lives. That's what I've learned so far.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Alright, I can do that. Again, this comes back to, do we trust the narrator? But we're gonna go with yes. Somebody wasn't doing their work.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think
Does it mean the yellow line doesn't know where we're
is a
going?
bit of music to lighten the mood.
I guess this is adventurous music for our adventurous time? Mostly I'm just a little confused. Wow, this is one employee's peer reviews? That's a lot. Which is 432 do the peer reviews. Must be do the peer reviews.
Cut the music. Go back
my God.
and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
The line isn't answering. So what do I do? Ooh, this door. Remember we were looking in here earlier? Hey, look where we are again.
No, around again, Line? How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Yellow line is still there. Guess we don't follow it this time.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done
See?
for us?
We're on the same
intelligent
page.
people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
I think we're walking around
Use
in
your
circles.
imagination.
You know.
Whatever it might be,
Four
Stanley.
right. Oh, never
I'm
mind.
ready for it.
I still think we walked in a circle. We did 4 right turns.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and it should be fine. Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Kind of a weird
From here, the story is in
round.
our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
No, I was already doing that. Hey,
So
look, I was
know
even
that
going the
each
right
door
direction.
has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Let's see, I have played
This-
for 16 minutes.
Fusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't
We're on
I
the
get a
4th
say in
restart.
all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be.
Well,
I
after the
don't
next
want the
restart,
game
says
to
we're
keep
going to forget about
restarting.
previous
I don't want to
restarts.
forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Wait,
And
after a
the
long time
timer
Stanley dies?
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
What was that? I have no idea. Scared the crap out of me, though, whatever that noise was. Alright, and perhaps that is a great place to
all of
end
his co-workers were
episode
gone.
number
What could it
1.
mean?
Very
Stanley
confused
decided to go to the
by the
meeting.
confusion ending.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So that's one ending. There are multiples, so we'll explore them and find out how many there are together and see what else we discover in this mysterious game. Have a great day and see you guys.